Former Mavericks guard and brand new member of the Lakers, Luka Doncic, suffered a strained calf muscle on Christmas and hasn't played since. Let's break this down for Lakers Nation. The injury appears to have occurred on this step back, where he uses that right leg to propel backwards to create space, and notice how he lands on that left side here. The foot is flat with respect to the hardwood and plantar flexed and slightly rotated outward or externally, while the knee is extended into a relatively straight position. Landing in this position combines an eccentric load on the calf, aka it's lengthened while under tension, and the externally rotated foot distributes forces laterally, putting more tension on the outside or lateral calf muscle. In the next frame, if you look closely, you'll see the calf pop when Luka distributes the majority of his weight onto that left side. The calf muscle complex is made up of three muscles: the plantaris muscle, the gastroc muscles, including the lateral and medial gastrocnemius, and deep to that, the soleus, which all come together to join at the Achilles tendon. This junction here is called the myotendinous junction. An injury to this junction is more commonly a higher grade injury because it involves the Achilles tendon, while an injury to the muscle itself is usually minor. Bear in mind, he was already dealing with a chronic left calf muscle issue and a heel contusion prior to this play, hence the black compression sleeve he's wearing, which can provide additional stability and support during push-off and landing. It wouldn't be uncommon for an athlete to subconsciously compensate by offloading pressure from the heel to the forefoot each time they push off or land. This over time puts more and more load on that calf muscle, and if you're already dealing with recurrent strains, it significantly increases re-injury risk. After the play, we see Luka grab the outside or lateral side of that left calf. Re-injuries are commonly worse than the original injuries, and we saw even 10 days after the injury, Luka was still not bearing much weight on that leg. Since he's been out for about 5 weeks and some change, it's likely he had a moderate to potentially severe grade 2 injury. Grade 2 on average take about 4 to 8 weeks with an elevated re-injury risk for about 12 weeks, and they do come with a mildly increased risk for Achilles injury. Lakers would be smart to manage this conservatively so he could be at his best if we're making a playoff run. Wishing him a safe and speedy recovery.